doing? Thanks for coming to my channel. It's over. Please like, comment, and subscribe. And I just want to talk to you guys briefly because it been things going on here, and I'm like, maybe I'm living in Viva Rock. I don't know what's going on. I don't see anything, despite me being walking up and down these blocks, these Las Vegas streets all day long. I don't, maybe I got my gringo tourist blinders on that I don't see certain things. So my daughter got out of school at 1:30, and today probably like around like 11:45, 11:40, the school started calling calling the parents, leaving voice notes and text messages and stuff, basically saying like, hey, it's a rumor of potential riots today, and you gotta come get your child at 12 o'clock. Mind you, I didn't see the message until like 11:57. So when I heard that message, I was like, say less. You gotta tell me twice. I'm coming to get my child. So I went around there and got her. And I'm like, what riot? Like, where can there be a riot? Like at the beach? What's going on? So I heard like 2 days ago how there's like a cartel member here, and basically officers is looking for this potential cartel member, going to people's houses, raiding people's houses, and stopping people's cars, arresting different people. Whether that's for drugs, weapons, like that's what they're looking for. They're looking for somebody that's supposed to be like this big top person in the cartel. And I'm like, what? And apparently they saying like, drugs is a huge thing here in Las Vegas. And I'm like, don't they? Because like I'm from like, if you from Philly and you know like how like the Kensington area is, you know how that is. It's like a zombie world. Like some people be fiending out, moving like zombies, limped over, like smoked out on the ground, everything, like walking around naked. That's how high they are. Walking around with underwears and panties, walking around naked because they just so out the world, like just so out there. So when you see stuff like that, and then come to another place and they be like, "Oh, drugs are so bad," you be like, "Huh?" Because I don't see nobody on the corner. I don't see no corner boys. I don't see nobody on the corner buying drugs. I don't see nobody on the corners selling these drugs. I don't see like no trap houses or crack houses. I don't see those things. And maybe you like those little houses that be like, the houses that look like where they probably don't have like the water, electricity. Like you still see houses like that. But when I see those houses, I just assume they just they just don't have a lot of resources. I just feel like they just traditional poor Dominicans, and nothing wrong with that. It's a lot of people who just does not have it. And I just assume those are people who does not have it. So I'm not even thinking like these different neighborhoods or these different houses could be possibly involved in certain things. So when I hear certain things like, oh yeah, drugs is a big thing here, and there's cartel members, I'm like, are we in the same town? Like, yeah, so I want to just keep you guys aware of that. That's just like some new things that's going on here in Las Vegas. And what else they been talking about? Yeah, and another thing, when they was saying about riots, and I was like, oh, where could this be at? I'm thinking to myself, and I was talking to somebody else too, I was like, they probably talking about like, not riots that we know of, like, not, vandalizing property, protesting, possibly flipping cars. I'm not thinking like, they probably not thinking like that. They probably thinking like a shootout type of riot, like, they just didn't, how can I say this? They just didn't use the right term. Like, when I'm thinking riot, I'm thinking, if you American and watching my video, kind of, when I'm thinking riot, you know what I'm thinking about. But they riots might be, they quote unquote riots might be like, basically a shootout. So I'm like, what is going on with the school? Because I did write to school. It's like, hey, do they got school tomorrow? Because nothing happened today, but that don't mean nothing can happen tomorrow, the day after that, the day after that. Because until they find who they looking for. This who knows what's going to happen. So that's going on. And another crazy thing is like one of my friends, cause you know I be going out sometimes, and I recently went out to the casino, and I never went out to the casino, but I recently went out to the casino with some people. And one of my friends who's Dominican, she was like, "Oh, I don't really like going to the casino. You gotta be careful." She always said that. She was like, "You gotta be careful at the casino because, like, people be like, I don't want to say drugging people, but basically like people be spiking drinks and stuff." She was like, "You gotta be careful here because it be a lot going on there." And I didn't record at the casino because I wanted to. So when you go to the casino, you go in, you walk in, you go up these like you do like small steps, you go up the steps, you walk in, they got like slot machines and stuff. Now, I won't say it looks sketchy, but or quote unquote ghetto, because somebody who I was with, the person I was with, it was like, this ghetto as hell. I just feel like it's like a small town type of scene, like it's real small, like it's not like no you in Vegas type of thing. So you got that, and I really can't record because we know, you know me, I stand out. You just know I'm American. But I really wanted to, but I didn't record in there. And then, they have a club, basically connected, but like connected by like, so you had to go down the stairs and go to the club that way. So it's like a separate door that goes take you to the club. Now, if I'm gonna put a clip on what the club looks like, so it's a standard club, but my friend was like, yeah, they be a lot going on there, and I'm like, dang, this like all this stuff is starting to add up. Like, it's like small stuff that people tell you that you don't even realize, you know. So definitely be careful, y'all. It's not even here, it's everywhere. And I'm surprised stuff like that happen here. Like, I feel like Punta Cana is the more touristy than Las Terrenas. But you know, there's a lot of Europeans here. They got that long money. I ain't gonna just lie. These people paid. So many people paid out here. So maybe that's why they be trying to. I don't know. Don't get me lying, but yeah, I'm like, I would have just assumed it was places like, you know, bigger tourist town. But yeah, that's going on. I just want to just keep you guys updated on what's going on here in Las Terrenas, especially if you plan on moving here or living here like soon. That is really what is going on. They had posted the person that they looking out for, who they trying to search, but I would just recommend you go to Facebook, probably go to like Everything Las Terrenas or one of those like Las Terrenas groups. Maybe somebody will post it on there. I would not post his picture on my page or say his name because my name is Bennett and I ain't in it. I just want to keep you guys aware of what's going on. And that is really it. So they searching for people. And it's just not the cartel members either. These cops out here is corrupt. Like, not all these cops, but a lot of these cops are corrupt. They getting paid off. By you know, criminals paying them off. They be trying to extort tourists, extort locals. Some of them are real corrupt. You gotta be careful. I'm telling you right now. I'm not gonna speak his name because if you watch my video, you might know this person. He never been in my videos, but if you here in Las Terrenas, you might know him. But it's somebody who used to live in here in Las Terrenas, who I will see quite often. I won't say where I seen him because you would know if I tell you. But I will see him quite often. And a mutual friend with us, like ours, when I was saying, hey, I want to start meeting like relatives in other areas because, you know, there's a lot of people who watch my channel who does not want to move to Las Terrenas, but they want to move to the island. So he was like, oh, okay, I know this guy. I'm going to connect you with him. And he in Sosua area, like Sosua Cabarete area. So when he sent me the number, when I'm about to text the guy, because at that point, you know how you send somebody a number, but no name was attached, it's just a number. So when I clicked on his number and by the text, I'm like, I seen that I already had conversations with this person already in my messages. So I was like, I already know who this is. So I was like texting him for a little bit, and then I called him. And I was like, yo, I didn't even know you like left Las Terrenas. Where you like, you just dipped off. You didn't say nothing. You didn't say no bye. Cause most people were like, hey, I'm leaving. Especially like in that group that I met him in. But I'm like, yeah, you like dipped off. You ain't say nothing. And I'm like, I didn't know you were going. So he was like, yeah, I had to leave Las Terrenas. There was a lot going on. The cops was like extorting me and pressuring me to like, give them money. It was a lot going on. And it's like one of those things, like, once they have your name, once they know who you are, you like a target. Like, they gonna always trying to be like harassing you, trying to get money and stuff like that. So he was basically telling me that was going on with him. And he had to leave Las Terrenas because they was trying to basically keep forcing him and storing him to get money. And I was like, what? Like, mind you, he's a tourist. So, and I was like, never in the, like, I would never think that would be happening to a tourist first. And second, to somebody I know. So, I was like, dang, you never know what somebody going on, like, got going on at all. At all. You would never know what people got going on. So definitely be safe. Yeah, you never know. I'm just not gonna what nobody won't play none of that with me. Like like I said, I don't care. I know I habla español you all day. So I don't. Maybe he was a guy. Maybe it was one of them things like, okay, they assume, he's European. He got money. He's a guy. So, who knows? But I was like, wow, that's crazy. But yeah, it's like now that this is coming out, it's like small stuff I used to see. Now it makes totally sense. Like, total sense. I'm like, what? But yeah, I just want to keep you guys updated on that. Be careful. Watch your surroundings. Watch your drinks. Ladies, you already know. Ladies, we don't play. I already know. I don't got to tell y'all twice. I don't got to tell y'all at all. You already know. Y'all going to watch y'all stuff. I already know. But yeah, just be careful out here. And if you traveling anywhere, no matter what country, if you could travel with a person or in a peer or in a group, then definitely try to travel that way if that's an option for you. But yeah, I just want to keep you guys updated, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye, y'all.